What's going on, world? My name is 1K Watts. I'm a musician who hasn't become a rich and famous musician yet, but I am quickly falling in love with golf. And here's what I want to do. I want to express my love every single day, and it's hard to do it when I can't get on the course every day, especially when it's winter. So what I want to do is create a YouTube channel where we can watch and react to videos and have a good time. Hopefully I can build a little community. I'm not a great golfer. I'm about a 12 to 15 handicap depending on the day. Trying to break 80. I'm getting close. Hit that subscribe button. Let's have fun. Let's get to know each other. Today we're reacting to Pebble Beach. I will be there next month. I think the Pro-Am AT&T tournament is on Valentine's Day. So me and the girlfriend will be spending Valentine's Day in the most romantic place there is, Pebble Beach. Got some eggnog with some alcohol in it. Got to finish it before the holidays are over. And I got some coffee, so let's have a little fun. Actually, this surprised me. I didn't think it would taste like shit, and it did. But, got to put it down, so we'll do that. Let's get this video started, huh? All right. Hit that subscribe button. Let's watch golf together.
Most of us get to Pebble Beach by flying into San Francisco and then driving with great anticipation the couple of hours down the coast, past Fisherman's Wharf and Monterey, to the Del Monte Forest, where you arrive upon 17-mile drive. Just the sound of that road alone gives golfers goosebumps. As long as Golf Digest has been ranking public golf courses, Pebble Beach.
Don't mind the bare walls. We just moved into a new place. This was the best I could do for now. But eventually it'll look good. Don't tell her, but I'm going to put a simulator somewhere in here. Put a little putting green somewhere in here. It's actually a nice place. We got a putting green right outside. I kind of hate it because it's turf. It's not grass. And it's fucking up my game, I think. The little game I have.
Is number one. You've arrived at the greatest meeting of land and sea, they call it. Just insert the word dramatic in front of any hole here, and you won't be wrong.
This is bucket list shit.
Let's get going, because you're on the tee. This is 18 holes at Pebble Beach Golf Links.
About 700 around right now.
The first hole, not great, but good.
Not yet.
It puts you right on the course, starting out with the hustle-bustle of the big putting green near the lodge and all the activity along the promenade.
God,
the first bends gently 380 yards to the right. Don't be surprised if you birdie it. However, if you're on the putting surface above the hole, look out. You could be walking away.
I'm a sand slut because all the courses in my city have no sand. It's fucking concrete. It's a liability to swing my club into that nonsense. So, we drop where it entered, behind where it entered, and we play like that. But I love some good sand.
Away with a 5. The second is a par 5 for us mere mortals, but plays as a 4-par in the United States Open, making the course a par 71. Guys like us lay up the approach shot between the trees flanking the fairway, short of the barranca, leaving about 100 yards to the hole.
The barranca, that's just a bunch of sand where like the ravine would be? That's eating me up. There's no,
The putting surface is a small one, like all of the greens at Pebble Beach.
I would be in those bunkers for an hour.
The third measures 404 yards, but you can hit it over the trees and cut the dog leg. Short is better than long on your second, or you'll end up over the road. The first sudden death playoff in major championship history ended right here on this surface. 1977, the PGA Championship, Lanny Wadkins ended it with a putt to beat Gene Littler.
Beautiful.
4 runs along Stillwater Cove. A tiny par 4 that yields to a pinpoint wedge. It's a narrow target and opening to the green. But anything on the putting surface is a birdie putt. Then comes the one they call the new fit.
What the fuck is all this? Is the tee box behind all that shit?
But anything on the putting surface...
the tee box is behind all that.
...is a birdie putt.
Is that like the blues and the blacks?
Then comes the
I'm playing
one
whites.
they
If
call
these are the whites
new
right up here,
fifth, even though Jack Nicklaus
I might
designed
be
it
okay.
a quarter century ago. He replaced an indifferent
I think I'm
inland
good.
par
Regardless,
three
ball's
with
going
this
to the right, I lose
sensational
it.
one. About 200 yards, you aim it a little left, and you'll bounce toward the flag.
Get me down for double.
Now begins the celebrity holes. Most pros will feel some pressure with the tee shot because there's a line of bunkers down the left
Beautiful.
and
Look.
a seawall on the right.
I have birdied this hole so many times on PlayStation. I know this hole like the back of my hand. Some could say I've played this.
Those fairway bunkers on the left are placed there to upbraid
Look
the
at that.
cowardly, but
Beautiful.
don't go right either. On these middle holes, the Pacific Ocean is a constant companion.
Jim, I'm
Kind of like
going
my
right.
arthritis. It's a monster that
What'd he
works
say?
its way.
What'd he say?
Are placed there to upbraid the cowardly, but don't go right either. On these middle holes, the Pacific Ocean is a constant companion. Kind of like my arthritis.
Funny. Jim's a guy. Come on.
It's a monster that works its way along cliffs so steep you cannot
Jim.
see the slope below. As far as you know, the world ends on the right side of these holes. Then there's the most photographed par 3 in the cosmos, number 7. Is there a more fun hole anywhere in the world to play?
It's one of those ones.
Craggy rock outcropping.
You wait your whole life to step on this tee box. If you don't hit that green, do you just jump in? Fuck it. What was it all for? Speaking of, this hole is actually my LinkedIn header. Just to try to make it look like I'm a little cultured or have some worldly experiences. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I haven't seen my LinkedIn profile from someone else's perspective, but it might work.
Painted with sea foam and
Something
blue sky.
to consider.
Club selection ranges from sand wedge to 5-iron. Just don't get lost in the beauty of this hole. Wipe the
Beautiful.
smile off your face because it's time to play number 8, the premier two-shotter in golf, Nicklaus's favorite approach. Peter Andrews once described the hole as requiring a drive in the 240-yard range, followed by a boring iron some 190 yards over a yawning chasm to a green about the size of a double bed, surrounded by bunkers.
There's no shot in hell I par that, but if I was to, I would go 7 wood, and then hope to hell I make a putt.
The 9th dances along the cliffs for 526 yards. And then to show you that they aren't kidding on the 10th hole, you get to do it all over again.
There's no way
on
people
another
like eggnog and whatever
495
alcohol
yarder.
is in that.
One time, Tony Lima tumbled off the precipice and fell 18 feet to the beach below, suffering bruises and contusions. Pebble Beach can do that to you. It's a link-style course. 10 holes out to a house on the point once owned by Gene Hackman, and then 8 holes straight back to the lodge. The 11th is a devilish par 4, only 390, but keep the sand out of your shoes and watch out for the slippery green.
Get me down for double.
The 12th requires a 200-yard iron or hybrid with the trajectory of a mortar shell. Pebble Beach's guidebook is pleased to call the 13th a breather. In Ben Hogan's last Crosby, he was paired with Bing himself as his partner. In Sunday's round, the weather was so bad, Crosby asked Ben to repair his home, which adjoined the hole. Hogan declined and resolutely completed his round in 81. So something in the 90s isn't so bad. Tighten your shoelaces for the 580-yard 14th, the hardest hole every year on the PGA Tour. The green has a bigger footprint now, adding hole locations, but it's still a bear. Arnold Palmer once hit his second shot off a tree out of bounds and then immediately did it again. That night, a storm uprooted the same tree. Such was the power of Arnie. Or maybe it was the serendipity of Pebble Beach.
Serendipity, good word. Big fan of that
15 is another breather for many, but be sure not to lose your tee shot right on the 17-mile drive. If you hit it in the fairway, it's definitely a birdie hole. Oftentimes, the gallery in the grandstand next to the tee is boisterous and well lubricated. If they're not there when you're playing it, just imagine they are. It might be worth an extra 10 yards in adrenaline. And then comes that glorious stretch, 16 through 18, marching to the sea. Peter DeBruyner called it the most demanding, the most beautiful, and the most exhilarating finish in championship golf. These holes, a par 4, a par 3, and a par 5, can always be relied upon to serve up a champion. 16, the 402-yard dogleg right over a bunker, then over a barranca to one of the trickiest greens on the course.
We keep talking about these barrancas. What the fuck does that mean?
17 is the hole for history, bookending Nicklaus's famous one-iron that smacked against the flagstick in the 1972 U.S. Open, and Tom Watson impossibly chipping in from the heavy rough greenside in the 82 Open. But my favorite was Palmer hitting it over the green onto the rocks below. The king flailed away to a sextuple 9.
Boom.
Jimmy Demerit, commentating back then, got off one of his most famous lines. If he elects to take a penalty, his nearest drop would be Honolulu. And then the moment we've all been waiting for, the greatest finishing hole in golf, the 543-yard 18th.
Is this all the way hole around where the caddy, Tiger's caddy, didn't tell him, hey, you only have 2 balls left. Be careful. He sends the first one into the Pacific. You know, the caddy's stressing, you know. Tiger puts the second one right down the middle type of thing. Great story. If you haven't seen that, go look that up. Wonderful story.
Pebble Beach Golf Links, the ocean is whispering to you, don't go right. Now, all of a sudden at 18, it shouts, don't go left. That fairway bunker that runs over 100 yards to the green, it's caught many a ball during the day. On a windy afternoon and high tide, you'll be sprayed by the crashing waves. So what? Go out, make 5, and make a final closing special memory.
Hell yeah.
Now, repair to the lodge, which is every bit as grand and cool as it sounds. There's no better way to finish a round of golf anywhere in the world.
I'm gonna be there.
Pebble Beach, the place, the course, the vibe.
Gosh.
It's a national treasure.
Beautiful.
After all, it's 18 holes at Pebble Beach, a once-in-a-lifetime experience every time you play it.
Fantastic. I am shooting 105 there. I don't care how good of a day I think I'm going to have, how good I'm putting, how good I'm hitting fairways. 105. Just based on sand. I don't practice in sand because we don't have sand here. But with that being said, I don't want to keep you guys. I appreciate you guys for getting this far if you did. Again, my name is 1K Watts. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get into some golf videos, huh?